I'm back. Welcome to your little version of how-tos with some apps. So you remember I was talking about the Team Beachbody app that you can add to the home screen of your phone. So pretend this is your cell phone screen. You type in coachmobile.teambeachbody.com and then this comes up. So what you're going to do from your iPhone or your Android is you're going to save this to your home screen, and it's going to make you your own little app, so you can get to this pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, like I did in the last video, that this little app does not always work perfectly. So just take that into consideration and know that by the end of the year, we're going to have some more mobile-friendly applications for Beachbody and online ordering. All right, so this comes up. You're going to type in an email address. I'm just kind of making something up. Actually, you're going to type in your email address. I'm sorry. So you're going to sign into your Coach account, okay? So your Coach account is going to come up, and you're going to say, yes, I have permission to enter enrollee's personal email address. You don't just do that out of the blue. Make sure that you know who you're adding. So let's just add a random person. I'm not going to really do this. And I'm going to hit enroll new customer, okay? You're going to add the first name and the last name, optional phone number in United States. And you're going to either hit shop now, enroll without purchase. So let's say you just want to have somebody make a free account. So you can hit enroll without purchase, have them make a free account, and at least that's taking care of them. If you want to go ahead and get them set up in their shopping bag, you select product. You select what challenge pack you want them to buy. And then it's going to give you a drop-down menu for your Shakeology. So, of course, we're going to choose that cafe latte bag because they're so excited about it. And then you're going to hit add to cart, okay? If you just want to do Shako, you would click skip challenge pack purchase, okay? You're going to hit add to cart, and there it is. Once you hit submit, this is going to kick to their email address. It's going to give them a direct link, and it's going to take them right to their shopping cart, guys. It's going to take them right there. It's going to take all the work out for them. You've done it for them. You've taken care of it. There it is. I always send out an email after I have somebody purchase a challenge pack that goes over the HD, how that works, and their free club 30-day trial. Make sure you do that. Make sure you start working on a template to send all your customers. Add that little personal touch. So now that we've covered that, I'm going to go into some of my photos that I have personally edited just to kind of show you the difference. Okay, so here was me this morning. My husband took that great picture. So here's some pictures that I took of me kind of working on some pull-ups, okay? So you could easily just post those. But instead, I went a step farther and used Instagram. And I went ahead and put this in a kind of progressive picture. Added it a little bit of a filter. And I think on mine that I actually posted on Instagram, I added my web address down there on the bottom, added a little saying. There's one example. Let's see if I can find you another one. Okay, so here is another one. So this was just my plate of food taken on my counter. So what I did is I took this picture into an app called Studio. It is free. I used a circle crop and cropped the whole counter out, added some words, and added my website at the bottom right-hand corner of that image. So it just looks a lot better than you posting your basic photo of your dinner. It makes it more eye-catching, and it makes people kind of stop scrolling, okay? So there is one example. That was our picture. We entered a contest to try to take a picture like Siggy and Autumn into the Masters Challenge group. I'm not sure if I have the final photo on here. I'll see if I can find it as we get through. So here's another image. So this is what I'm talking about. Here is the picture of my flatbread pizza I took. You know, it looks okay. It's all right. It's got the counter in the background. It's not horrible. But I'm going to take it one step farther, okay? I'm going to take out that counter background. I'm going to use a crop, and I'm going to add some words to it, add a little spatula, and add it's on the menu. Because a lot of times, you know, people think that that being on a new meal plan or being in a new lifestyle is all about a diet or all about cutting out things they love, and it's not. So there was just one little example of that. Here's another example. This is one of my first post a long time ago. It's kind of basic, but it's kind of where I started. You're going to learn a lot as you go on with what apps work for you, and what apps don't, and what you're better at. But if I had to tell you anything, just use something. Add a little personal touch to everything you do because it goes a long way. Okay, here's another one. So here is my lunch from yesterday. Basic, another plate picture. Took it a step farther. How colorful is your lunch? I took out that background of the countertop, added some words. There you go. A lot more eye-catching. Okay, a lot more scroll stopping right there. We've already done that one. Let's see what else. I was trying to find, I thought I had another one on here. Okay, here's another one. There are my 3-day refresh results. Okay, this was back over Thanksgiving. You could easily post this without anything on it. But what are people going to get from that? Okay, she lost weight. Okay, she lost inches. But what if you put 3-day refresh on there? Oh my gosh, this is 3 days. Oh my gosh, I've heard of this program. It's going to make them stop scrolling, and it's going to make them read your post and get interested in what you're doing. Okay, so there's my little blurb on that. And now I'm going to go into PicMonkey. PicMonkey is only available on your computer, but it's going to give you some of the best results editing-wise. So here is a picture of my Shakeology before I blended it. Pretty basic. So over here on the left-hand side, you have multiple options. Keep in mind as you're doing this, there is a free option to PicMonkey, and there's also an option in which you pay like $10 a month, and it gives you pretty much unlimited access to everything, which is what I have because this is what I use all the time. So, basic picture. Could you post this on your Facebook, on your Instagram, in your Pinterest about your superfoods? Yeah. But can you take it a step further? Absolutely. So over here's your text. Okay, you're going to click on your text. It's going to load, and you're going to have all these different text options, okay? Let's say I want to type about something about my superfoods. So I'm going to hit add text. Superfood breakfast, okay? Okay, this is really basic. You can do all kinds of stuff on here. But I'm just going to add this up here for right now. And I want to go ahead, before I forget, and I'm going to add my little, I changed that font. I'm going to add my little tag at the bottom. Okay, you're going to change you're going to add this to the bottom. Now look, if I left it like that, can you see that? No, not really. What if I change it to white? Can you see it? No, not really. Okay, what do you do here? I usually go through and I'll add some kind of banner to make things stand out just a little bit more. So here's your banner. We're going to make it a little bigger. We're going to add it to the bottom, okay? I'm going to fade that a little bit so it's not so dark, it's not so intrusive. And I'm going to right-click this and I'm going to hit send it to the back. Now look at this. Now you can see your website. It's not the first thing that stands out, but it stands out. Now let's go through and change this. Here's your superfood breakfast. Okay. Now, this is okay, but we could take it even a step farther. What about adding a frame? What about just changing it up a little bit? So here's this idea. You can kind of round that out, make that a little better. Oops. Let's see, museum mat. You could apply that. Looks a little different. I'm going to cancel that. I like the craft scissors. Those are kind of cool. So you can do multiple things with it. You can go into your effects, and you can add some different effects. See, that looks a little bit better right there even. So let's apply that. Maybe let's change the color of this to green. Let's fade it a little bit. This isn't the best, editing, because I'm just kind of going through this really fast for you all, but you get the point. You have so many things you can do here. Okay, let's say you love your Shake-O breakfast. Here you go. Let's put it behind there. Let's send it to the back. There's your superfood breakfast. Look how much of a difference this makes compared to just the shaker cup by itself. So your possibilities are endless. Just take a second to make things personable. That's all that we ask. Make things you. Don't use those stock photos. So underneath this video, I'm going to give you some free apps that I use for pictures and movies. And some of those include PicMonkey that we're using right now, Rona, Studio that I spoke about in my previous video, Pick, Play, Post, which will help you edit and make movies into a collage, Pick, Stitch, which will help you make a collage out of photos, Fonto, it's Phonto, which will pretty much let you put any kind of word on any picture that you want. Possibilities are endless. Facetune, if you haven't used that, it's awesome. It kind of makes you look perfect. It just kind of puts an airbrush makeup on you. And then, last but not least, I use iMovie, and you can use it on a mobile app. It'll let you add music. It'll let you edit the video, shorten the video, etc. Just make sure as that you use music with the video that you please, if it's a regular video, regular music, if it's, you know, Dixie Chicks, whatever, that at the bottom of your post, you type music credit and put the artist in the song, or Facebook will not let you post it. It'll kick it off and it'll block it, okay? The only type of music it will accept is like a remix song that's not copyrighted or an original song. So anything else, make sure you use music credit at the bottom of that post, okay? So here's some tips and tricks. Hopefully you can find something within some of these apps that starts to work for you. And here you go, day 6, we're all done.